Alright, what up YouTube? Mr. XC here bringing you another reaction video in this little sit down I'm doing. So, in my Itzy Boys Like You reaction, I mentioned that I'll be reacting to in the order Itzy, Pink Fantasy, Yuri. I've decided to change up the order. I'm going to react to Joe Yuri first with Loveable. Then I'm going to close it out with Pink Fantasy Get Out. Um, Bizarre Story Get Out. And the reason being is, well, first of all, Pink Fantasy, I just have a feeling that it's going to be a complete whiplash to the previous two songs, meaning Itzy, Boys Like You, and Yuri Lovable. Um, it's going to be completely 180 degrees to 360 degrees away from, like 180 degrees from those two songs for sure. I just have that feeling. And I kind of want to close it out on a very hype note. I'm sure Lovable will be hype, but I have a feeling, also me being the rocker metalhead that I am, that Get Out by Pink Fantasy will be a little more hype than Yuri Lovable for me. Um, but anyways, with that being said, for those of you who haven't seen my previous Joe Yuri reactions, her, Yena, and Chaeyeon were my top three in Eyes One. Um, all three of them are now solo artists. I have both of Yena's albums. I've got up till now both of Yuri's albums, and I ordered Chaeyeon's album. It will be coming. Um, I decided to collect those three outside of Eyes One. I didn't collect Eyes One. Do I regret it? In a sense, kind of. But also because I know how many cards there were, not really. But I say that being a collector of Oh My Girl. And Oh My Girl lately with Dun Dun Dance, Dear Oh My Girl album, and then their most recent album, which I cannot remember the name of right now, but it's the one that they just recently released. They always have so many goddamn photo cards to collect for each member, and it is kind of ridiculous. So I'm glad we're not at that level. However, Yena's getting there with her fucking photo cards that she has in her albums. Um, but anyways, that's besides the point. So I kind of regret Eyes One collecting, but kind of not at the same time. I do feel like they would have looked really good in a binder because of the colors and everything they used for them. Plus, I loved Eyes One. From Produce 48, even though we know it was rigged, from Produce 48 all the way through to the end of their contract, I loved Eyes One. Um, yeah, so top three, I collect their albums, and I also will be collecting their photo cards. They're not high priority collections. I do have other collections that are more of a top priority than them. But they are going to be included in my list of high priority collections when I get around to getting ready to collect them more in depth. Um, so, anyways, with that being said, we're going to go pull this up. We're going to go full screen and we're going to see what Yuri has for us with Loveable. Now, I believe the name of this album is OP22 Y Waltz in Minor. The previous album was OP22 Y Waltz in Major. So this is now Y Waltz in Minor. So I'm very curious to see what that means in terms of sound. But yeah, so I'm going to pull it up and we'll get into it. So bear with. All right, I've got it up on the screen. Let's go full screen. If my shit wouldn't bug out. It didn't. Okay. Make sure we are still in 4K. Yes, we are. There is no captions, which that's fine. It's fucking Wake One Entertainment. What do you expect? Anyways, let's go see what Yuri has for us this time. I love her voice, bro. I love her voice.
You're not bad, but rather you need it's not for you 그대로 보여줘 that you're so good 어설픈 모습까지 it's your word 이 말을 기억해 유후 가벼워진 맘이 부후 너와 날 부르지 세상에 눈치 볼 필요 없어 스스로 빛는 내 맘의 weather 지금 중요한 건 솔직한 내 마음 You're not bad but rather you 더 슬픈 게 뭐 어때 It's not for you 그대로 보여줘 that you're so good 어려워도 괜찮아 Loveable 이 말을 기억해 You're so lovable You're so lovable
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And it's nice to see that, Wake One, even though they're kind of shitty right now, is actually giving her a budget that she deserves, or at least trying to. I think that first watch through, the stupid smile that was on my face, and the fact that I really didn't say anything or even make some slight comments during that whole one, or really react at all. I just stood there like, ah, tells you everything you need to know how much that song it just grabbed me, and I loved it. I loved that song. Just the overall aesthetic of the music video, the vibe of the song. I mean, Yuri's voice, like from Produce 48 start, her voice has always grabbed me, bro. And it still does. Her voice still grabs me as soon as she opens her mouth, it grabs me like instantly. Every time. I mean, to be fair, I love that she really just pulls out a pink sniper rifle, just, why the hell not, to help a little kid get a giant bear. Hell, why not? Um, I wish there was captions so I could actually understand the overall story of the music video, because there is definitely a story and I want to know what it means, but I fucking love everything about that. We're gonna go through it again. I may pause, stop, and talk about some things, or I might just go again through the whole fucking music video. We'll see how it goes. I love that a lot. No, I'm not experiencing interruptions. Fuck off. From the first second she opens her mouth there, it's just boom, goosebumps. Here I am. Yeah, just, pull out the sniper. It's not a sniper rifle, actually. Hold on. It's not actually a sniper rifle. It's a bullpup rifle modeled after an AUG that has a 4x, 6x zoom scope on it. So it looked like a sniper rifle. It's not, but that's details. Still a pink sniper rifle. I'm gonna call it that. Love it. Oh, I love that melody there. I love that melody. I love that part too. It's simple, but I love it. Oh, her voice. I'm sorry. But her surprise face here is so cute. I don't know why, it just is. And then she turns into a scientist. That whole rising melody for the bridge is incredible. Like, you'll notice in the background the instrumentals. So like her voice, the way she's singing it is kind of dynamics. So she's going up and down, up and down. But the instruments in the background, if you notice, start low and they constantly build up. They don't build up, drop down, build up, drop down. So her voice is basically giving the melody of, like, to give it a melody, but the instruments are in the background are giving it a rising sound so that when that final chorus comes and hits, then it doesn't feel sudden. Um, so they're relying on Yuri's incredible voice to kind of carry this little bridge part to make it sound dynamic and different. But in the meantime, in the background, the instruments are slowly, steadily rising up before the final drop into the final chorus. It's just a satisfying drop into the final chorus. Get your choreo too. I love that at the end they threw some choreo in. Ooh, I really like that song. Okay, Yuri hasn't dropped a song yet that I did not like. Just saying. But this is awesome. This is honestly probably my favorite song she's released. But she hasn't dropped a song yet that I did not like. But this is definitely my favorite song title track that she released. I love this so much. I love it so much. I'm just glad that she's, doing her own thing, enjoying her own type of music that she's putting out. And just her voice, bro. Every time. Oh, no, I love that. I love that. Like, I mean, there's not much more I can really say. I just enjoy the shit out of that. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave this one here. I'll get on to the next one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.